Miss Pep. She is thriving. I want to see how big I can get the leaves to grow. But anyway, it's big enough now to clearly to share. So I'm going to take a whole big old stem to some relatives. Too bad I don't have cucumbers too. You can see the bedwinch bunch move their playhouse. The pool is in the good neighbor's yard over there, but this playhouse belongs to this home. The bedwinch, the MAGA bedwinch. It's by Hank. So yeah, that's her 4th kid, and collectively they're 7. Even though he's not the father of the other 6. Well, 3 of the other 6, the 3 that he moved in with her. I have to do a whole video. We'll do a whole neighborhood gossip video. And look at them big. Anyway. My sorrel is doing nicely out there with the green onions around it. My sorrel down there is doing nicely. There it is, sticking out the middle right there. I need to start leaning this thing forward. I'm gonna move pretty fast. The water is coming out so slow out of the hose, and Mr. said something about the city and, you know, water shortage and stuff like that. But it doesn't seem like they should be able to control your water pressure coming out like that. Anyway, yeah, still no cucumbers. I'm mad about it. This is the sweet mint that I saved. It's my 2 Tims. They're starting to flower. It's my patio, and it has lots of fruit on it, but they're not getting a lot bigger, and they're not really blushing. So, you know, it's good with that. I think this is a black cherry. Mr. was very oddly supportive of this situation. I was gonna pull it. Don't play with me. I was gonna pull it, and I still might, because I meant for this to be a patio, another patio tomato growing in here. Onions being great. That's a pimento. I wanted to grow just one of those to get new seeds, because I'm down to just a few seeds of that. Here's my salad, my lettuce. I have buttercrunch for Mr. Sister and Redeemer, but okay, these other ones seem to finally be popping up. I hope that's what I'm seeing right here. I hope that's what I'm seeing. These were a mixed lettuce mix. And I have this here red situation. And I was really happy because I thought they were, I finally had a red leaf popping up, but I think it's actually, but I think it's actually a beet green. And take one of these and start a cutting. And we also need to leave these center stalks. I need to go get another prong, and so I can tie that other one down. And again, onion here and onion here. I need to it looks like 3 of those are ready to be dead here. Again. Mr. just came. Yeah. Yeah, Mr. just came to the door. So I'm gonna make this brief because it is hot as hell and I can't breathe. I cannot breathe. And I cannot breathe. But such is the life. It's hot as hell and I can't breathe, but such is the life of black people in America. So let me Y'all, I was just about to say, let me grab Spider-Man. Look, first of all, there's a hair bunny right there that scared the shit out of me. And then I dropped my arm and it hit this that I'm using to tie around my waist. Yeah. So yeah, I don't know what Mr.'s doing, but he's working on something clearly, and so we're gonna let him do that. In the meantime, let's take a look at every damn thing. I'm gonna turn the water on. I'm gonna turn the water on as I do. Take a good look though, because
everything look nice, huh? It says that one.
not yet, but it will.
It does. I'm coming in for the kiss. 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 Thank you.
I thought that was for me.
What?
You said thank me, and I was like, no, thank you. I did kind of take it.
I told you I was coming in for it. You could have turned me down and refused.
I did kind of take. I kind of molested you.
Not just now.
Huh?
Not just now.
I used the rhubarb leaf to mulch.
Yeah, I saw that. I don't know why in my mind it seemed like it's keeping it cool, but it's not. I know, like it's keeping it cool or something.
Yeah, they like it. You see them respond. But if it started looking raggedy and dried up and crusty, then I was thinking about just using grass clippings. Okay, so this is my Jamaican sorrel. It is, you can tell it's clearly related to okra. It's growing up just like it, really. I can't wait, I'm so fucking excited. These are onions. Been harvested regularly, all of my onions. There's Mister. This is the pepper plant. I actually harvested a big side branch so that it would do exactly that. And then I'm keeping an eye on it. Make sure it doesn't start flowering and seeding on me. These onion. These are red. For those of you who aren't here from the beginning, these are red onions, but I primarily am using the green tops throughout the season. until the end where I can harvest some nice sweet red tomatoes. These are my microtoms. They are a dwarf tomato that I have trained to cascade down the center of these vendetta planters. These are my vendetta planters. I have another patio coming here because this one really took its time fruiting. These are Tamia's. This one and her twin. I just did some lollipopping so you can actually see the base of the stem. Nice and sturdy. Patio. There's Patty. I thought this was Patty, but she's growing like Cher. So I'm gonna have to find another place for her because I don't want her to cross-pollinate with Patty or Tamia. I don't mind Patty and Tamia crossing each other because both of them are stout and sturdy plants. And a blend of the two would actually be ideal. I ain't mad at the concept. This is my salad bed. That's suffering. Oh, something I did learn is that with things like lettuce, I've been focusing this year on getting my leaves as huge as possible because I see a lot of y'all with little small garden beds and the leaves get voluptuous, and that's what I want. So I did leave them alone to see what would happen, and they grew like they normally grow, like so. Right. But then when I did harvest the leaves, I noticed that the cut leaves were just like this, like regular, but the come again leaves were big and voluptuous. So cut and come again, they call it that for a reason. So I have learned that one of the keys to keeping my leaves larger is to actually harvest them. The sooner the better. Works just like with onions. Like I noticed somebody was talking about them giving their onions a haircut so that the bulbs will grow bigger. But this bitch, and when I say bitch, I say it lovingly because I don't know her. I don't say it offensively because I don't know her. But I do know that she is not receptive to new ideas from outside her tight circle. So I'm very careful about recommending anything to people like that. And I always tell them it's either my experience or I will congratulate them on a job well done and then address other people in the comments who might actually be open to knowledge and information and recommendation. So yeah, I just told her, shout out to your garden. But this bitch really think that, you know what, I don't blame her. I don't blame her. Be careful who you listen to. Be careful who you listen to, me included. Anyway, yeah, these here are my two collards. I have learned that, okay, I did this deliberately because I wanted to show you that the vinegar mix that I recommend for your gnat problem in your soil is not for use on the actual plant. Now, I actually wash my vegetables in the vinegar mix, so clearly not a problem for the edibility of your vinegar, of your greens. However, when you're fighting your pests, you do not want to use the vinegar mix on the actual plant because this will happen. I went ahead and did it early in the plant's life cycle so we can get this lesson out of the way. And I'm just going to harvest those off when the new leaves grow, like so. Yeah, so I'll just pull off the damaged leaves, which I happen to know are not actually damaged. They just have been sprayed with vinegar. So I'm going to actually eat that out. I got my back to Mister because if he sees this, he is not going to have any interest in it. But he doesn't realize it's just vinegar damages. But he doesn't realize it's just vinegar damage. Yeah, it's kind of delicious, but it's not gross. Here's my verbena. Tucking this inside its cage. Well, it needs to grow a little bit more, I guess. And then I'll align it inside that cage like that. In fact, when I harvest these, I'm gonna scalp them. I'm gonna start putting my violas on the outer edges of those. It's him again. That guy.
That guy again.
There's my violas. Oh, these are my new steps. A new brick step situation. Yes, so that my knee can heal. It's letting my knee heal too. Having this is, yeah, and it's like giving my knee more time to heal. It's like this, doing this apparently, and I didn't realize it, was causing a little inflammation and aggravation, so that it was taking longer to heal. They were still healing anyway, but I noticed coming down, I feel less and less coming down. These two are the same. This is share, but I'm going to show you in this capacity. This is the significant differences between Indy and share, right? So Indy's full of fruit, of course, because we got a baby from her before her mom passed. And share turns to, and you can see the stems, the main stem is actually very dark right here. The main stem is dark and purpley, and the actual fan foliage is a darker, richer, more olive green. These are a brighter green, and the flowers are lighter, fluffier. Everything's lighter and fluffier and greener, a brighter green, and it tends to grow spindly. So that's gonna get really, really tall, and I'm gonna try to hang it over this cage so she can join her sister. So yeah, these are growing really tall, but not with a lot of flowering bushes. The next time that I grow her, I'm going to top her off very young, because she grows so tall, and that is one of my secrets to training my plants that get a little too tall for my comfort. So she's coming out of her trellis already, and I don't think this one is going to come much further out of her trellis. I think that's pretty much going to be the size of it. But that could be, again, that could be because she's a clone again. So yeah, next time I grow these, I'm gonna top those off very early in their lives. I have these two orange bells, but I do have snow pea seeds that are now buried another 2 inches deeper than they were. So they're either gonna take that much longer to pop up, they're not gonna come up all together. I don't know. We shall see. Looks like it's going to stay nice and low. It's not going to get too tall for me to harvest from. And it's going to be really beautiful. I just amended soil to the green beans. Set of violas here that are very happy right now. Here's moringa. I expected that to get a lot taller, a lot faster, but it's cool. I'm going to plant some more. I have 3 okra. This one still has not popped. One here, and there was one in the middle. So that should look nice. These are coming along. I'm going to amend those as well. catch up with her brothers and sisters. Taking these lower leaves off. There we go. There we go. Meanwhile, I'm letting these get nice and bushy. Yeah, next year I'm going to do this completely different. I'm going to let these grow to the point where they need to grow, and then I'm going to put them in a starter pot, in their starter soil in this bed, so they can align like I want them to, and be the same height. Like I think that these two tomatoes should be the same height, but you know, it's whatever right now. And I think the two moringas should be the same as well. Kind of harvest these lower branches as well. There we go. Nice. So yeah, everything's very happy. I need the beans to flower. Please and thank you. And that's why you can enjoy all this. All because of him. All of this. All him. That's it. I was just going to say something nice about you. Now you get stabbed by Spider-Man.
Why would I get stabbed? I'm trying to keep you cool.
Stabbed.
I thought you was having a moment.
Stabbed.
I thought you was having a moment.
You thought I was having a moment?
Mm-hmm.
What kind of moment?
Huh?
What kind of moment was I having?
A humidity moment.
Uh-huh.
Mm-hmm. An excessive warmth.
Mm-hmm. So yeah.